Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. So we attended our son's graduation at Grand Canyon University yesterday. It was a beautiful ceremony. And today I woke up early. I hit Facebook Marketplace to see if I could find any estate sales, yard sales here in Scottsdale, Arizona. And I did find some moving sales. So here I go. Let's get started. See if I can find any goodies for the store. Okay, so on my way to the moving sale I found on Facebook Marketplace, I decided to stop at this little garage sale. And if you were into eBay games, this one might have been good, but they didn't have too much here that I could use for what I needed in my store. But I did see these cute little terracotta pots, and they're really tiny, really cute, really cheap. So I picked those up. Okay, so here's the sign for the garage sale, moving sale that I found on Marketplace, and right away I spotted that piece. I did one a while back that was very, very similar. So I did grab that one, and then these rattan chairs caught my eye. I thought they were very well made. There was no punctures or holes in the rattan, but I was kind of afraid that if I did pick them up, I might puncture them on the way home. So just because those types of chairs tend to be fragile, I said no to those. That flower cart was really interesting. But mind you, I cannot take everything back to California, so kind of looking around to see what I think would sell best in my store. Some of her pieces she had really, really low, and then other things that I thought would be low, she had really, really high. So I just kept asking her what her prices were, and in the end, I chose that first cabinet that we saw. And you'll see I'm going to come around to these dressers, and I did choose the dresser on the right with the mirror, and she went ahead and threw in the headboard and the footboard and the sideboard. So I went home with those pieces. I will have the headboard and footboard made into a bench. I have a gentleman that does that for me, so I was happy with this. And I had some really nice people help me load it up, which was also nice. And then I'm driving to the next one that I found on Marketplace, and I see a little yard sale. So I thought, well, let me stop there and see if there's anything interesting. She had a few cool things, nothing that I could really feel I could flip, but I went ahead and took a look at her smalls, and those two orange vases that you see in the middle, I said yes to those. Then I see another sign that says huge sale, so I pull over there. Scottsdale was booming with yard sales and garage sales, so I just felt like I hit the jackpot there. I do keep my camera pointed down just because I don't want to offend anybody, and people always look at you like, why is she recording everything? So I just let them know I have a YouTube channel, and they're usually like, oh, cool. So nobody ever really says I can't, but I don't want to, bother anybody by pointing the camera to their face. So I'm looking at their smalls, and she had some fall stuff, which I really didn't need. And then these two little tins catch my eye. There's a project that I want to do that I saw another YouTuber doing. So I thought, I'll pick those up. So I said yes to those. And you'll see those in my haul video too. Then I see a sign on accident that says estate sale. So I was super excited to see that. So of course I pulled over to that, walked into this house and oh my goodness, this lady had such nice things. So I was pleasantly surprised, and I did fill up the rest of my truck in this house. I bought mostly smalls. I didn't want to get any more furniture just because we still have to fit our suitcases and stuff to go back home, and I wasn't sure if I would have to fit anything from the dorm in there, so I kept it small here, but I did get kind of a lot of boxes. So here I'm just looking at her smalls. And again, I'm keeping the camera pointed down just to be respectful. I wish I had more room in my truck because the prices on the furniture were really affordable. Plus, everything that particular day was 25% off. So any of the prices that I saw were going to be 25% off, and then Sunday they would have been 50% off. So, but we were leaving Sunday bright and early, so I knew I wouldn't have a chance to go back. And her glassware, she had a lot of glassware, but look at that cabinet, $75 and 25% off. But I just had to control myself, and I did not buy any furniture here. And she's got a lot of just little costume jewelry and things like that. So just took a quick glance at that, but nothing there really caught my eye. So now I'm going to go over and take a look. I just have to look at the price of furniture, even though I know I'm not going to buy it. I just can't resist it. That was a really cute piece. And then I look up and I see this tea set that I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I just love navy with the cream and the gold. So a gentleman saw me looking at it, so he was kind enough to just come and get it down for me. And I did say yes to that. I thought it was so pretty, and it was also Lennox. So again, looking at all her smalls. And this was her little office. Took a look at the arrangement to see if I could use any of the flowers, but I passed on those. They were just, I just couldn't figure out anything to do with them, so I just said no to those. Again, nice desk, nice furniture, folding chairs, but I had to say no. And then I went over to the living closet, and this is where I did decide to pick up some table runners that I could use for my Christmas in July. And she had them very nicely pressed and in the closet, so they were in excellent condition. So I did take a few of those. I'm looking at that mid-century modern one, but just don't think that I have the clientele for that, so I did not get that one, but I did pick up the Christmas ones. And you see, they were very affordable, plus 25% off those prices. She had a ton of Lennox. This lady loved Lennox. I contemplated this set because I liked it even just for myself, but I really don't need more china. I just, just don't have really a need for it. But I did like that 2-tier tray, and I thought that would go well in my store, so I did pick up that one. And here I'm just looking around, trying to stay out of people's way with a camera. And then I found all her Catholic rosaries and goodies, and oh my gosh, I just felt like I hit the jackpot. So I picked up a few of her Catholic items. So I just thought they were so cool. So a few of her crosses and little mini rosaries, and got those. And then I took a look over here. She had little old baby shoes and old gloves. I mean, they're so pretty. I just don't know what I would do with them. So I left them for somebody else, although they brought back a lot of good memories because I did wear white gloves on my high school graduation. So that was fun remembering that time. I did wear vintage ones. So that was fun. And then I'm looking over here in the linen closet and I find another table runner that I had to have. So, and then some placemats. I really liked a lot of her things. But there was a lot of people, so I had to make decisions. Okay, that was so much fun. I literally filled up my truck. I think I stopped at maybe 5 or 6 yard sales and 2 estate sales, and I am full. I cannot get back to you guys and show you my haul and show you how I upcycle some of these furniture pieces and display the beautiful glassware that I picked up in my store. Okay, I am still out here in Scottsdale. Decided to stop at the White Dove shop. See what we find here. Okay, so I am pleasantly surprised right when I walk into the store. Right in the entryway, what do they have? Furniture. So I, of course, have to take a look at the prices. I see that little mirror at the bottom and I quickly grab it to take a look, but then I realize it's part of the dresser and I can't take the whole dresser, so let's move on. I did pick up a cart because I'm really aiming for smalls. And I see this cute little child's set, play set. And I just took a look at it real quick because I thought it was cute. And then next to that, I see this big giant crock. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is a must. The price was excellent. So I grabbed that. And then Scottsdale's kind of bougie. I was like, okay. So they had some locked cases. We don't have that back where we live, but at least not in our thrift stores. So they had locked cases with some Louis Vuittons in there and other things. So I just looked real quick, but I kept walking. I saw this set of like pottery. There was no markings on it. Thought it might be cute for sage, but I wasn't sure, so I just passed on it. Probably should have got it because I do sell sage in my store, but I don't know. I was just kind of trying to be picky. Some of their small items up here were a little pricey, not really room for me to paint or salt wash and have room for markup, so I just kind of quickly looked, and then this little bird caught my eye, so I took a look at that and I did say yes to that. Spoiler alert for my thrift haul. And then I kept looking. I contemplated on that pineapple, took a look at this rooster, I almost called it a chicken. And then this is where all the deals were. These were like carts sitting in the middle of the store that they haven't had a chance to put out yet, but the prices were really good. So I filled up like most of my shopping cart on those little carts they had in the middle. So I don't know what the reason was for that, but I just think it was overflow. I feel like I hit the jackpot here in Scottsdale, Arizona. The deals are absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to show you this thrift haul. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and for behind the scenes, follow me on Instagram and Facebook.